Woman from the District of Columbia, Ms. Norton, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. For over 3 decades, GAO has maintained a high-risk list to identify critical government programs and services most vulnerable to waste, fraud, and abuse, or most in need of transformation. GAO added financial management at the Department of Defense to that list in 1995, and it has remained on it ever since. I have grave concerns that the chaos we are seeing at the Pentagon under the Trump administration is threatening the progress we have made toward a clean audit. Secretary Hedgefest has proven time and again that he cannot be trusted to lead the department or with any national security. The Trump administration has also purged independent expert and nonpartisan leaders at DoD, including the Inspector General. President Trump and the Department of Government Efficiency are also decimating the federal workforce, which serves and protects Americans, and DoD is not exempt from this purge. Secretary Hedges has announced plans to reduce DoD civilian personnel by 5 to 8%, which will result in tens of thousands of jobs being cut from the department. Mr. Mayo, would you agree that having adequate staffing is important for carrying out your office's important work?
Yes, ma'am, I would agree with that.
Mr. Mayo, have you had any staffers accept the deferred resignation plan that the administration offered?
Yes, ma'am, we did have some people that left.
Mr. McDion, has DoD's speed and responsiveness improved in recent months?
Speed and responsiveness to recommendations, for example. Not sure I understand your question fully. Apologies. It's like DoD responding to GAO's requests. Yes, we have seen some improvement in that regard. Things are still delayed, but they were delayed over the 5 or 6 years of our auditing. So it's been a pervasive problem.
Well, DoD's high-risk challenges, especially related to financial management, are pervasive, complex, and intertwined. The department needs skilled and committed public servants to effectively address those challenges. In a hearing this committee held last fall on this topic, GAO testified about the importance of the, quote, tone at the top, close quote, in reducing fraud. Mr. McDion, what does GAO mean by tone at the top, and what is important to financial management at DoD?
Yes. Tone at the top comes from the top leader, in this case would be the Secretary of Defense, to make fraud risk management, financial auditability one of his top priorities, and make sure that his subordinates realize that that is a top priority, and then working from that top level to start instilling a culture of fraud risk management and auditability, among other priorities, of course. But unless it, as I mentioned to Mr. Mfume previously, unless it comes from the very top, it's not going to happen.
I hope this department will hear our concerns and take steps necessary to safeguard taxpayer money and our national security. And I yield back.
Gentlewoman yields back her